All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, to the hopeful elected in 1/3, and Adawan Ratazah. This lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And Tawadi Bashim Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, that family and friends spirit is a part of the image too. And pretty much I just want to go into, our current situation and captivity. And, especially around these times of the year, which majority of people don't know on ground that they're enjoying and practicing and indulging in. And, with us being set apart, being awoken, if you will, coming back to our remembrance, people are going to look at you different. They're going to question, they're going to wonder. And you're also going to have, in particular, people, especially friends and family, that are going to want you to participate in things that you have now renounced and turned from, because you are now no longer following those foolish and dumb idols. Okay, so I just pretty much want to go into a quick exhortation. We have to keep so-called Christmas Eve, which that goes back to a Babylonian deity. Okay, but the average American doesn't look at it like that, and your family and friends don't look at it like that. So just be mindful. Okay, just be mindful that the deal is still going down. And when you look around at these people, they carry themselves in a manner as if everything's going to be okay. All right, and there is a family and friend spirit. Just come together, just hang out, just be with us, just be with us. So just be mindful. We still honor our mother, we still honor our father. Some brothers have women and children, and family and things of that nature. But one thing that I noticed is that family is always used, loved ones are always used to tempt you, okay? And in some instances first. So now real quick, let's just go into this, all right? Just giving a quick exhortation, all right? Quick exhortation. This is 1 Peter's 4:1. Let's read this real quick. It says, "For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind." So in this walk, you have to carry yourself with the mind after Yahweh Shai. And you also have to realize that family members, friends, all right, can and will be used in an aspect or effort to tempt you, okay, to get you to indulge in certain things. And brothers, nobody's telling us, or you to be over righteous, but there's nothing wrong with you putting your foot down when it comes to certain things. Because going back, these people don't know what we know. Okay, they don't know what we know. They don't know that that nuclear family. All year, everybody's been bickering and arguing, and I don't like you, and we ain't spoke. But for some odd reason, now everybody and their mama wants to come around and hug and act like the world isn't ending and put the fireplace on YouTube because we don't got one in our living room, and let's just sit and feel fuzzy. Okay, you got to be mindful that family and friend spirit is also a part of the image. And I'm going to show you right here. It's called nuclear family. And this was let's see what the definition has. A nuclear family is a family unit that typically consists of two parents and their children living in one home. Yep, an atomic family, nuclear family. And this is a part of the image that Esau has put upon the masses of people. There you go. You got Jake. Okay. And now's the time where that spirit, a part of that image, is being pushed on a very high scale. Okay. And people don't realize is because really they're drunk. They got spirits on them. All right. And they want you to get spirits on you too. Satan will use your woman. He'll use your children. He'll use your mother and her soft eyes. Going back, we honor our mother. We honor our father. We're not bugging out or crashing out or, ruining the family get together, but we also aware, what this energy is coming from, if it's even wise for us to be around it, so those are just things that you have to keep in mind when dealing with even your own family and friends, okay? Because they are acting according to what Esau has showed them, okay? So you just got to be careful of these things, man. And we still are amongst this image. We're still amongst people worshiping the image, and we have to continue to keep our mind geared towards the Lord, remembering he's not a respecter of persons, okay? These are just things that you got to just keep in your mind's eye when even so-called friends and family, want to friends and family with you, okay? It says, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, okay? And we're also learning the aspect about actually being holy, okay? Being set apart. No, I'm good. It says resist the devil and he shall flee. For you brothers, don't feel that you are obligated to do anything that is against what you're to do in the spirit. All right. It says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of Yahweh. So right here it says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh. And what's in this flesh? Friends and family. Okay, the here and now, the white picket fence, that image. Okay, that's why I titled it that family and friend spirit. That's a part of the image. That's what they want to do. They want to get you blinded. The world's ending. You're poor. Okay, but put a white man in the tree, and there's so many angles to hit with this, and I just see it. I'm just watching it. I'm witnessing. I see the spirit that's on people all year. They're assholes, pieces of shit, rude, inconsiderate. But just around this time is, God so loved the world and fa la 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 la. No, that's all a part of the image. Okay. What you brothers are witnessing is the different levels of drunkenness that these people are participating in while living this cultural life. That's nothing more than a prophetic image that Babylon would showcase itself in the last days to get people to come in. When you actually look back at the timeline of Babylon or America, you got to think in that time of that golden cup, let's snag that. In the time of the golden cup, that's when people really got roped into the lifestyle of America. So now what they're trying to do is reproduce that feeling, that buzz, that movie, all right, that commercial. And that's why he's in overdrive right now with these commercials and these movies and, all this stuff. Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon have been a golden cup. Yeah, the Home Alone, the Macaulay Culkin, the Die Hard, the Coca-Cola commercial, the polar bears, all this BS, all this witchcraft to rope people in. So now they're locked in. And what they want is they want you locked in with them. So this is why I'm in Peter's, because they think it's strange that you don't want that. You don't want to kiss under a mistletoe. See, this is not our culture. This is not our customs. This is not our rest. This is not where we are gonna want to spend the end of our days in. Okay, and people don't understand that because they're drunk and they got them spirits on them because of this image. It both speaks and it lives. That family and friend spirit is a part of the image, and we see it. Tell me you brothers don't see it. You got family members that don't like each other, but for some reason, for out of all days, they're willing to put up with each other in this small ass living room to rip open some present. Let me just keep going. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And we can see the drunkenness on these people now more than ever in these time periods. And they don't realize they're acknowledging ancient customs that heathens would acknowledge false gods to. And now this tradition has came all the way to the period of now, and then you can't even express that. You can't talk to people biblically. You can't talk to people spiritually. The best thing to do is just stay away from them. Okay, the best thing to do is stay away from these people, because if not, it's going to put yourself in a position you don't want to be in, and it's unnecessary. Okay, so let me just keep on. This is First Peter 4 and 3 says, "For the time past of our life may suffice us to have brought the will of the Gentiles." See, we've lived this lifestyle. We've done what the Gentiles have done. Okay, we've done those things, and now we're awoken. But then what you witness now with being awoken, and there's people around you that are going to use to get you back to doing the lifestyle of the Gentiles. I'm good. And then, yeah, I know you good. I know. Don't worry. It's turkey bacon. No. It's just this. I mean, he's being over righteous. You got family members, they still give gifts and things and that. We get it. But you'll notice they'll try to push the envelope to get more and more out of you. Okay? You can't help it. Mom, papa, they want to give you some shit. You might need socks. We get it. Just like we know the God we worship. But what I've noticed is people around you, they'll acknowledge that, but they're still being used in an attempt to push just a little bit more every year, every time that's what they don't get it. But you're aware, these things. So just be mindful of that. It says, when we walked in lasciviousness, lusts, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, like the Christmas tree, okay, wherein they think it strange. Why don't he want to do that? Why don't he want to come over and just take that? I thought and then we could. See, this is the mindset that people have when it comes to concerning you and your separation from them, okay? And we carry ourselves with wisdom. They don't know what we do, so they don't know what we believe in, but they think it's strange when they see us not participate in what they do and what they believe in and what they like. See, let me be over here with it. But then they try to use that nuclear family, that family friend. That's what they try to do. Come on, we're just gonna get in the picture, kiss the baby. We get it. You got family, men. Okay, brothers got family, friends, but you'll see that in particular, friends and family can also be used to try to push the envelope upon you. I'm good. Yeah, I know. It's not that, but you just got to watch them. This is a part of the image too, brothers. Okay, this is a part of the image too. Look, smile, looks nice. It looks nice, but outside you're considered a nigger, okay? Outside you're struggling to still pay rent, probably can't even afford a home. Your woman's got a work husband. Your children are going to school to be indoctrinated. But just for today, let's smile and get together and act like the water isn't poison. Act like the food isn't garbage and killing me. Act like they haven't been lowering your testosterone or whatever you're eating. Let's just act like today everything's okay. That's the spirit that they're in. That's what Jake be wanting to do. That's why Jake be into these holidays too, because they want to find a way to feel good. And the only way they can feel good is participating with the Gentiles still. See? And then they want you to do it as well. Even the scripture said it, don't press upon a brother. If he don't want to sip, don't let him sip. So even when you tell people, look, I'm good, I really don't celebrate it. So then why do you keep pushing that on me? I don't celebrate it. I'm into this. I'm cool. I don't put my garment on in the middle of the living room with the Bible and start rebuking everybody. I'm over here chilling, but you keep pushing it on me. This is what you got to be mindful of. And it makes you also understand how when the MOTB is implemented, how family and friends are going to react. How about that? How are family and friends going to react according to the image and what is required when the MOTB is being pushed on old and young, rich and poor, free and bond? Then what? Then what? Will it be strange to them still that you don't get it? See, got to watch these people, man. Just got to watch them. All right. From there, let's get this going into the aspect of family and friends. And that's why I said in the beginning, it's a disclaimer. Of course, we acknowledge and honor our mother and father, but at times you'll notice you got to honor them from a distance. Maybe a call now and then, they call you, you make sure things okay. Christmas texts from family members that know you don't celebrate it. Now you don't even just reply. I'm just going to stay over here. Sometimes it's best to just stay out the way. The more and more you're around family and friends, the more annoyed your life's going to be, your walk's going to be, okay? Because they're not going to want you to be in the spirit. You can't be in the spirit. They want to distract you with the here and now. Look, I'm just being nice. Come on, just smile. See? Watch them. This is 6. It says, look, change relationships. It says, while he yet talked, as he is Yahushai, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Come on, I want you to come on, just get on the phone. I want you to talk. Come on. You know, then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. See? So we have family in the spirit, because even though we wish the best for the family in the flesh, at the end of the day, we see what's going on right now, and a separation is taking place. And we have to continue to be mindful in that as we're on this walk to the kingdom of heaven, which is as a long journey. And yet again, okay, like every other year, all right, this time of year comes around where that friends and family spirit and prosperity, and we're going to get through it. Look, no, okay, prophecy has to happen. All right. A lot of people's days are getting ready to be ruined, and they're not prepared to deal with that. So they're being set up right now to tempt you. Okay. You have, if family members respect what you do, that's a beautiful thing. All right. But one thing that I've noticed, majority of the family members I deal with, or so-called friends, they don't. And they'll be even girlfriends, all of them. Okay. Women. All right. Women are used, number one, to always try to get you, brothers. I'm telling you right now. Year, Valentine's Day, you know, these camps telling you get the black woman. Well, she's one of the biggest Gentiles, you know. You don't want to get, I've seen a post, this Jake woman said, if this nigga don't get nothing for me for Christmas, then something, and blah, blah, blah. See, why put yourself in that situation? Why even have to deal with that? The time is short. Matter of fact, let's get this. 1 Corinthians 7:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Look, hey, I got to cancel plans. I'm cool. We're in a time where we need spiritual peace. And if that means reframing yourselves from individuals, going to certain family members' house and friends, or hanging out or dinners, then do it. Okay. You don't owe these people nothing. You don't owe them nothing. All right. And don't let them make you think that you owe them something. Hell nah. It's called gaslighting. It says, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it. So you even got to make sure you're not abusing the world that you're using, okay? And you can see that abuse taking place even in the aspect or the realm of family and friends. There's always going to be some friend or family, happy Christmas, Merry birthday, whatever the hell they say, you know? It says, for the fashion of this world passeth away. See? So you got to be careful. And Satan is always going to use the woman, number one. Okay, number one, Satan will always use the woman. And I said this a couple lessons ago. You could be with a woman for 10 years, and she's still going to try to get you to give in to the Babylonian customs one way or another. All right? So you got to be mindful of that. And don't let this world or the opinion of the world change your position and where you stand with Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. Let's see. It says, let me see. Oh, it says, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. And this is what we ultimately want to do, is please Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. So Satan can use family and friends. Did not Satan use Job's wife? So you brothers out there, you got a woman, hey, man, Satan can get on her, and not in the level of you, she's just acting demon and wilding, and she could say things to you. Like, man, you know I ain't with that shit. Yeah, I know, but they want to see, though. They're going to constantly want to try you to see if you're going to give in. Okay? it says, but he that is married cared for the things that are of the world, how he may please the wife. This is a real spirit. So you got to be careful of this spirit, always trying to please her. And then now you're pleasing her by celebrating Christmas with her and her family, you know? And then they're going to push it even more. Man, it's always something out here, brothers. I'm telling you, there's always some kind of temptation out here. And then when you deal with these people, you'll see them pushing it. That's why it's best, man, it's best to be alone. 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. See, we see this. They just want to be in the flesh. They just want to drink. They just want to give each other a present and hang out and woo. But they don't know what they're doing or what they're reverencing, but we do. See? All right. And it says, and the lust of the eyes. Ooh, that's nice. I want one next year. And the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. And this is about being a living sacrifice. See? So, I just want to do this quick lesson. I've just been observing and watching. You're at work, you bump shoulders with certain people, you have interactions, and you just notice the spirit that's on people like any other year. But I've also noticed there's still that temptational spirit on the people to try to get you. So we just got to be mindful of that. Okay. You got to be mindful that you are surrounded by people that are susceptible and have been completely swayed by the wine of Babylon. And they're just asking you to drink. Okay. They want you to drink too. No, I'm good. No, I know you're good, but just a sip. See, like I'm good. I'm fucking good. Leave me alone. Like, see, you almost damn near, you don't get to that level, but it's almost like you have to with people. You just try to play the low role, be under the radar, but watch and see. These people, they got that spirit on them. Come on, let's put our heads together and take a picture. Fucking Russia, war, everything's popping off. Let me get this in Romans. Everything's popping off, but they still want to just have a family get-together night, especially now because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Watch, brothers. Be careful out here. Be careful out here with them friends and family, man. Okay? Honor them. We get it. Nobody's being disrespectful. No one's crashing out. No one's wilding. Okay? But just understand that these people, all right, are easily influenced on the left-hand side to try to get you. Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. And we have to continue to keep that mindset on us, even in the midst amongst family and friends, especially in these times as well, because they want to get you to feel all warm and fuzzy and lovey. And now the world's not ending. That's what they're set up to do. Okay. We have to stay sober in the spirit, sober in the mind, even though everyone around us is drunk. Okay. So I just wanted to touch on that topic. All right. The scriptures say a man of travel is also a man of experience. So in my travels and what I've experienced, seeing those things, it's on my spirit to exhort in that manner. Okay. So carry yourselves wisely. All right. You brothers should know what to do, how to conduct and carry yourselves, and just observe and watch. Okay. I see more people that try to get you to participate than respect in your, instead of respecting your boundaries. Okay. So that image is real. These people are caught up in it, and, be aware of that. And if they act like this now just for Christmas and holidays, how much more for the MOTB? So I'm going to leave it there. I pray this lesson was edifying and exhorting. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.